Hi, my name is Camille and I've been doing illustration full-time for 6 months now. And I wanted to make this video to show you like the ups and downs and the reality of being a full-time illustrator from my point of view. So let's go! So to put a little bit of context here, I was working in a daycare for like the last 2 years, and I was working like part-time on illustration, part-time there, and it was a lot at the end because, you know, if you work at a daycare, it's a lot, like emotionally, physically, and like it was a lot to do both and to juggle them. And I got my real first big contract, so I was feeling more confident about my art. And I talked with my partner and we decided that it was time for me to try to be full-time. So 6 months ago, I quit my job and I decided, let's go. I'm doing this, and I had a few goals in mind. So I wanted to finish my website because I had a website, but it wasn't great. It was like super complicated and not perfect. And I'm French. So I wanted to do it in French, but in English too. So it was so complex. And I also wanted to put a lot of effort into my social media because I wasn't super consistent on TikTok or on Instagram. So I was like, okay, I'm doing this and I want to do a lot of markets, art markets, and just find more contracts for more commissions and just go at it. Let's go, all the time. So yeah, so in the next part of the video, I'm going to talk to you how each of the steps that I wanted to do went, if it was good, if it was bad, and if I succeeded in my challenge, because the challenge was to be able to make enough money to be full-time all the time. So let's go, let's see how I did. To be honest, markets have been my biggest source of revenue. They're the best way for me to get known and make money. And recently my stickers, bookmarks, and keychains have been most popular. So I made new designs and I'm really happy with them. The two problems that I have met these past months, or just markets in general, is that they cost a lot of money. Like ordering the merch, renting a communauté because I don't have a car, paying for the table and events is really expensive, and when you don't have a lot of money, it's hard to keep up. Also, some markets have been a big hit or miss. I have a very specific style and it's not everybody's cup of tea. So where some markets were really good, others were really bad for my stuff. So in the future, I'll make sure to choose the right markets for me. I put a lot of work into my Instagram and TikTok, posting more regularly and creating more content. I now have 600 followers on Insta and 240 followers on TikTok, which is way more than I had before. On Instagram, my stories seem to be doing really good, but my posts and reel haven't really gotten any views. So yeah, I might have to change a bit my content or post my post on my stories. On TikTok, my views seem to have stuck in the 200 views, as before I would get way more, but I was doing a lot of art challenges, which was really easy content. In the future, I want to change my TikTok videos and create a lot shorter content and make long videos on YouTube, if that's something you guys would have an interest in. Marketing myself and my art is pretty difficult for me. Speaking in front of the camera was extremely stressful for me. Even now, it's still hard, and I have to use my cat as my emotional support. I put him in front of me and I pretend he's the listener. So I have to keep working on that. One big thing that I wanted to accomplish was to change and finish my website, which I succeeded. I'm really happy about it. I wanted to make it simpler, add more art, add a bigger portfolio and services, and make my own shop. I am very proud of what I accomplished. I was incapable of using Wix at the beginning and struggled very hard on it, but I did it. I'm still adding new stuff on my website, and I haven't sold anything yet on it. That was a bit disappointing, but still. So I'll have to market it better in the future. I opened my Patreon even though I was really scared to have 0 patrons, but I'm so grateful to have 3 patrons. I've been able to successfully keep up every week with the different art drawings I make them. I would like to change it up maybe in the future. I'll talk to my patrons, like I really want to ask them and get their feedback and check with them what they would like to have, because right now they have fan arts, they have phone lock screens, they have a tutorial and updates on my new project every month. But I'm gonna check with them if they want to keep that up, but for now I'm really happy. I've done so many commissions in the last 6 months. I love drawing people. It's one of my favorite things to do. Also, I did a lot of pet portraits, which I was really surprised because I never used to draw animals before I got my cat, but people really like to have their pets in my style. Another thing though was that it was really stressful when I did the drawing and had to show it to the person, because sometimes they're unhappy with it or they want me to change stuff, which is totally fine. It's just I have to make my contracts more clear, because once the final is done, it's way harder to change stuff up, except the colors perhaps, but I really have to show the sketch and approve it, because when it's the final it's way harder. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change that in the future. I've had 4 big projects in the work recently. I can't say too much yet about 2 of them because their contracts were people and companies, but I'm very happy to have been chosen and so excited to work on them. They're gonna come out in the next few months, so it's in a while. But one I can talk about is my new coloring book. It's a collaboration between Yerba, 3 Sticks, and myself, and it's been in the works for a while now. So when it comes out, I'm gonna make a video of my process and inspiration and what's it all about. Also, it's coming out in a week or 2, so I'm super pumped. Also, I'm working on my new calendar, the Happy Frogs calendars. It's going to be very sweet and very cute and just very calming. So I'm super pumped about these projects, and while I'm super excited to make them, it takes a while to make. So even though I'm going to make money on them, it takes a while. So these weeks I'm not making a lot of money with it right now. So in the end, I wasn't able to make enough money to be full-time yet, but I'm not giving up. I just have to take a little step back and take a part-time job, and I did find a part-time job, which is that I'm gonna babysit my baby cousin. She's 6 months old. It's just gonna be great. I'm just gonna hang out with my cousin, so that's exciting. But what's next in my career? Well, I'm starting YouTube, which is unexpected. I'm gonna be making more content on TikTok and Instagram, working on my new projects, marketing myself more, and drawing a lot more. Thank you for listening, and tell me if there's a video you'd like for me to do, if you have any ideas. Thank you so much, and bisous, bye!